A little bit about myself. I'm a fashion designer based in Brisbane, Australia. I work in social media and run my own business. If this is the first time you've come across my channel, hi, I'm Georgia and I create lifestyle and fashion design content. Last year I released my first sewing pattern, the George dress, and in June of this year I released my second, the cap dress. I'm currently working on my third sewing pattern and this is part 2 of Designer Diaries. I hope you enjoy. I am on my way to Officeworks. I'm going to see if they have paper and yeah, that's about it. Hopefully, I don't think they sell AO, but I'm gonna ask anyway. So praying that they have some. Okay, so I'm home now. I was at Officeworks just kind of like walking around trying to see what I could find myself in the store, which I did find some paper, but it definitely wasn't big enough for what I needed. So I then had to work up the courage to go ask someone because I hate asking people. Anyway, so I went up, I asked her, I said, what's the largest piece of paper you have and you sell? And I think she said A2 was the biggest size, so definitely couldn't do that. So I must have just got lucky last time I went there and got the AO size when I was doing the cat dress. Yeah, so I came home and I was like, okay, next plan, I'm gonna have to find paper online. Let's make sure that my pattern pieces will fit on an AO piece of paper. So I got out my cat dress, which is drawn on an AO piece of paper, and I was laying it out all nice and I was like, oh yeah, this all fits perfectly, like yeah. And then I packed it all up and then I realized that I didn't include the big fat pocket piece. So I was like, fuck, it's not all gonna fit on one AO size of paper, which is like fine. I'll have to have 2 AO sheets, but it's like not by much. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and find somewhere online that sells sheets. I have looked and everyone seems to sell rolls of like the AO like width, and then it goes by like 100 meters, which is a lot more than what I need. But yeah, that's the update for today. I'll probably see you when I've got paper, hopefully. Today is Sunday the 18th of September. Yesterday and the day before I spent a little bit of time drafting my instructions for the shorts, mostly view A, so I'm ready. I also ordered some paper online, just from Officeworks actually. You can only buy it online, so that's why I couldn't find anything in store when I was there. It should be ready to pick up tomorrow, I think it is, so fingers crossed, and then I can start doing all that. Obviously I'm wearing view B right now. I've decided I'm actually going to add a drawstring. I sent some videos to my friends and asking them if they had any suggestions or if they thought anything looked funny or like whatever, because I need some outside perspective, you know, just in case I'm missing something. And one of my friends, Mel, she suggested a drawstring. I think I'll do it. I think it looks cute as hell. They've got these big arse pockets, got nice big cuffs. You can cut them off if you don't like them when you're making them. Super comfy, love them. That's the update on the shorts. I have finished work and I got the notification today that my click and collect is ready to be collected. So I'm going there right now. Those lights are so damn annoying. Oh my god. I have now arrived. I'm going to make my way in and hopefully my order is there. Okay, that was surprisingly easy. I can't get it. I've got it here. Chilling, and I'm gonna go home now. I can't wait to open her and start drawing my patterns on there. I have this basket that has been in my car for a while that I need to take up. So I'm gonna take this as well as the paper. That looks so stupid. Look at that. The lid. Like, what am I meant to do? Just put the lid on like that. Oh, these stupid lights. I want to have a look at my paper I got, because honestly online it doesn't give you much information on, it's so hot, what information about like how thick it is and stuff, so it will be interesting to see what it's like. Oh. Okay. I wonder if one end's open. Yes, I was right. Okay, I feel like that's good. Good morning. So it is Thursday the 22nd of September. We have a public holiday today. So of course I am working on my pattern. I literally just pulled out this linen fabric that I have. It's just from Spotlight, I think. And I laid out, this is view A, and it fits just. So I'm thinking I might give it an iron and cut that out and sew it. And also follow my instructions to make sure they're correct. And then I was also thinking about doing view B in this. I got this from like a secondhand fabric store. I think it's like a wool and I think it would look good in these shorts, but I'm just not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to buy more fabric. It's a very rainy day today, so we'll be sitting here all day. Can you even see the rain? It's been non-stop rain. Not like totally bad, it's just keeps raining. I also forgot to say, last night I went to dinner with my friends and we finally have a name for my pattern. If you don't know, I'm going to name all my sewing patterns after my friends and I let them decide. They get to name it something that relates to them or whatever. Anyway, so we were out to dinner and we played a game to make sure it was fair. I actually spent like a couple of hours going through our group chat. This was like the night before, going through our group chat and screenshotting messages. And then the game we played was like, guess who said it? So I would say like the line of whatever someone wrote. And then they would have to guess who said it out of us in the group chat. And it was so funny. I didn't film anything of it, but it was so funny. Like just having no context of like the sentence and then like just being like, what? I can't remember saying that, or like, anyway, it was so funny. My friend Lisa won the game. Her nickname is Don, so these are gonna call the Don shorts, she decided. So introducing the Don shorts. I think it's a perfect match. We thought it really suited the shorts, so yeah, Don shorts. Finally have a name. It's now 11:50 and we have a pair of pockets. Yeah, not that exciting. My instructions I have updated because I missed a few, well not a few, I missed little tiny details. Going well. I'm gonna aim to actually finish these shorts today. We'll see. And I finally got there. I literally have done this all day. I think it's like, I don't even know what time it is actually, but yeah, finally finished them. Super, super fucking comfy. Pockets are obviously my fave. Who doesn't love that? I'm so happy. I'm probably going to do the exact same thing with view B. Like I'll sew it up and follow my instructions and adjust if I need to or whatever. But I don't have any fabric for it because that fabric I showed earlier, I don't think it'll work. It's too light, like it's too like flimsy and floppy, and I just don't think it'll work. So we've just got one pair of shorts for now. I'm happy, one happy girl. It is the 27th of September and we are back here. I'm wearing my George dress, the first one I ever made. I'm going to sew my next pattern. construction happening, so sorry if you can hear people like yelling and beeping and things like that. But I wanted to show you. The other night I finished sewing my shorts and I'm super happy with them. Like, I'm obsessed. I'm wearing them right now. This is them. It's hard to see because they're obviously like dark. Super cute. I'm obsessed. They are my fave. Oh, I just can't stop. Like, they're just like so simple and like chill. Like, I'm gonna wear this outfit today. Last night I cut out my paper so I can trace out my patterns onto just one big piece of paper and go get them scanned. That's my goal today, and then tomorrow morning hopefully I'll be able to head off to Officeworks and do that. But yeah, just wanted to show you my little shorts. They're so cute. Obsessed. Obsessed. My window is dirty as hell, but I'm at Officeworks. Yeah, so I'm at Officeworks. I was gonna go tomorrow morning, but I didn't think I'd be done this early, so I was like, I might as well go right now. So I've got my big file here, and I've got this little one that just wouldn't fit on the AO. You can't even see it, but wouldn't fit onto this big one. No matter how many ways I shifted and tried to make all the patterns fit on that one piece, would not work. So I've just got the big one and the little one, and I'm gonna go get them scanned. Oh, I feel like I'm actually like on path now. I felt like for the last couple of weeks, like I was feeling really behind. I wish I was writing my instructions, as in like, I wish I was doing the Illustrator files and the drawings and like everything. That's where I wish I was up to. So I feel like I've been a bit behind, but that's my own fault for feeling that way. There's literally no timeline on this. It's just a goal to get it done by the end of the year, so it doesn't really matter if it doesn't make it. But anyway, into Officeworks we go. Okay, I'm back and I got my stuff scanned, which is good. I obviously haven't seen it because I haven't been able to plug it into my laptop yet, but I will do that as soon as I get home to make sure it's right. But oh my god, I honestly, like, I hate saying this, but when I walked in there, I was like, I'm always quite nice to staff because I used to work in hospo and I used to fucking hate rude people. Like, every time I go somewhere now, like hospo or service industry, wherever, customer facing places, I'm always so nice and try and make things as easy as possible. So I went up there, I was waiting in line for ages, and like no one else was there waiting in line. Like, it was literally just me, and there was like 3 people behind the thing, and I was like, oh, okay, like one of them will get it to me. Like, I wasn't in a rush. I'm not in a rush or anything, so I was like, I'm fine to just chill. But oh my god, like no one came to me for ages, and then when they came to me, she was like, what can I do for you? She was just so like, I don't know, she was just not having it. She must be having a bad day or something. But yeah, it was just not a vibe. I was like, yeah, can I please get this scanned? I just need it on like the USB, like trying to be like really nice. And she was just like, okay, and then like walked off, and I was like, oh my god, I was like, I hope you're okay. But happy I got that done anyway. Hopefully her day gets a little bit better when her shift ends. Hello, so it is October 2nd today, 6 p.m. I wanted to say the other day I sent off my pattern to get digitized by a lady that I've been using for all my patterns. She does such a great job and she helps me a lot, so I sent that off. And I just want to say, like, I've had people ask me, oh, like, do you digitize your own patterns? Do you grade your own patterns, or do you get them like outsourced or blah, blah, blah? And like, I always tell the truth. I'm always like, I get them outsourced. But I feel like there's a big, like, I don't know, like there's a big like wall between like people digitizing their own patterns and outsourcing it. Like, I don't know if it's like frowned upon or not, but like, I learned how to digitize and grade at uni, but I haven't used that software since then. So I don't think my memory of it would be good enough. So I'd have to teach myself how to do it again. I also don't have the software. I'd have to buy the software, which is expensive and very bulky. It's also very time consuming because like I would have to teach myself and then be able to do it properly and like things like that. So it's just not ideal situation for me to do that myself when I could outsource and pay someone a fair wage to do it for me in less time, and I wouldn't have to buy software and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I get it outsourced and she is working on that currently. I sent it to her I think 2 days ago. Yeah, and I've just started working on the Illustrator file, but yeah, it's coming along really quickly now. Like, I feel like I was stuck at the start with like drafting and trialing for ages, and now it's like, okay, I'm actually onto the fun bit that I like, which is illustrating the instructions. I don't know why, but at uni I fucking hated my digital class. Hated it. I couldn't do it. So like, imagine me, girl from the country, I've never even heard of Adobe. I don't know what Adobe Suite is, don't know what Illustrator is, don't know what Photoshop is, never heard that in my life. I get there and they're like, okay, you guys have got to do tech drawings and all this sort of shit, and I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Like, I was like, what the hell? So I hated it. Come a long way since then, and I love it now. Like, I'm not like advanced or anything, but I know my way around it, so I'm good with it now.